There is a conversation going on at the moment that I'm really uncomfortable with, because I'm always uncomfortable with people picking sides when two amazing or great people are working at something. I don't know how human beings. I just don't know. I'm so happy that we're all different, but sometimes I wish we were created with a switch or like a plug where you can just plug your mindset into someone else's mind, like a matrix kind of thing. Because I feel like a lot of these things would never happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's wrong with people, man. Like, you barely have something, and the little you have, you kind of want to ruin it because you decide to be part of a faction, a clan, a group. Bruh, I swear. If anyone tell me, do you understand it? Even though I'm a psychologist, again, of course, via my degree, well, that's not important. But my point is, even though you think to yourself, I went to school to study this, or I'm studying this, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you get stumped by the sheer foolishness of people. And you know what I mean? When you try and explain to them, they'll tell you, let me see. What's going on here? Okay, cool. Yeah, they just kind of argue with you about it. So it's all good though. It's all good. But anyway, let's just get into a smooth vibe before the room fill up. You know what I mean? Yes, guys, there's still room at the back. You know, once you come into the club, well, not club, you come into the arena, you see the back, there's space. You know what I mean? I need people to come forward a little bit. You know, fill up the empty spaces and, you know, fill up the empty chairs as well. And yeah, it's just as the room fill up, let's get some vibe. You know what I mean?
You're watching Banks, another vibe.
Come on. Are you mad? They want people not to have a vibe. Hey God. Sorry. These clowns want these two guys not to be able to provide something like this. Are you guys high? Nah, man. Unemployment is not good though. Like, are you for real? So you want, yo? Do you guys understand that? Guys are crazy. Crazy people. Come on. Tell them. Let them know. Come on, man.
Come they move like a disco. One nick in my lolata.
Come on.
Happy boss, happy actor. So never give me ball.
Are you high?
Oh yeah, come take a picture.
You must be mad. How do you want these two to just be in a? Are you? You know what? Shout out to them, man. I'm happy that offline they're probably just laughing and say, "Yo, brother, let's just leave those kids to fight. Let's leave them to fight, man." But you know I got love for you, though. Yeah, you're my guy. You're my guy. You know what I'm saying? Let me check what the comments are saying. Yeah. Some people are a massive fan of Fabrizio. Some people are a massive fan of David Ornstein. A shout out to you, my guy, Clifford Landner. Love that. Much love to you too, bro. Yeah, bro. It's like, what's it called? David Ornstein is one of those guys that when he drops his football news or breaking news, he's very kind of precise. He doesn't overdose you with breaking news or here we go, all of that stuff. Fabrizio is the guy that just spams you. You guys just dropping. For me, I like both of them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just don't get it, man. Do you understand that you lose Wiz or Burnout, they're not friends. There's a lot of things that could affect the potential of like what's it called? The potential of a tour. I'm talking about joint tour, future collaboration, because whenever they come together, I feel like a lot of things will be missing. I'm not gonna lie. And I'll be honest with you, I genuinely don't care for when artists they've passed their peak and they're not that popping, as you guys like to say. Excuse me. And that's when they want to come out and be friends and want to make music. Brother, the ship has moved. It's sailed. We don't care. You know, some people are doing it now. Some of the OGs at their peak, they were not friends, right? Now they're trying to beg it. Brother, we don't care. We don't want to see it. We've moved on. Yeah? You know, they say make hay whilst the sun shine. Do it now. We want now. We don't want 50 years, 20 years. You're trying to create what do you call it? Trying to make content. We don't care. We don't want to see it. I don't want to see any of these guys have a fight. I'll be honest with you. I trust me, I don't want to see it. It's dead, boring. The fans, I get it. Most of them, they lack love and they need some sort of distraction. So yeah, I get that and I understand that totally. I'm only against stands when they become a bit too extreme. But in general, I'm never against a stand. Like the essence of standship, I'm not against it, even though I know I will never be able to do it, even if you pay me, you know, because that just hampers you, that stops you from a lot of things. You know, you publicly cannot be yourself, you have to fake it. You know, there's just a lot of things that I don't know how they do it, but shout out to them though. My point I'm trying to make is there should be no reason why I want these guys to fight. There should be no reason. I don't care what anyone is telling me. There should be no reason. If anything, the fans, even if you guys don't like each other or whatever, you should fake it. Just the way artists in those spaces do, you know, because we don't have an industry in Afrobeats yet. But we have a space. One day, hopefully, we get to have an industry. You see the way those guys fake their love and come online and fake this and fake that. Fans, you choose fake it so we can suck. Sorry to sound very. But in a layman term, we need to suck these artists dry. Pause in that. We need to get the best out of them now, whilst they are like popping. Yeah, I know. It's pause, bro. I don't mean you know what I mean. Hey, yo, pause. Yeah, water on top of that. Water. That was wild. But we need to get the most from them. That's the truth. We need to get the most from artists. So when they're done and the time of, you know, when their time has passed, then that's when, yeah, you can do your beef thing. No one cares at that point, you know, you're not. But for now, we don't. Come on, brother. Let me go back to even getting back to the vibes. Like, you guys high or something?
Oh, yeah, follow my instruction. Like a mess. Got the smoke cannabis. Doctor say make a pop on this.
If you guys know the implications, or should I even say the magnitude of this song in itself, from the title to the way the song was composed, everything about the song, man, you'd be embarrassed to even say that these guys should not be friends.
Oh Lord of mercy, I dey be one way they calling me Messi. I dey for shit that she go fly come
elite level. Bernard did that, Wiz did this, elite.
I dey kill away for back, I dey press
elite level.
Don't they suspect me? She call me small, but they biggie engine. No, on my number she calling up. Anytime when she want, give me love, you know.
Come on, from time, you know. Come on. That's a high.
Single, yeah. Make an acute jingle, yeah. Single, yeah. No Christmas, make your jingle.
I see that Clifford.
Me, I no feel leave when you whine. As long as we go there, I'm on a me go pay. Yeah, we go there nice. If we enter the place, I go there nice. I go fiki, I go rewind. Say now me go be the DJ, I'm on feel nice. So, say my party, you dey stop to the daylight. Before you run, go the shot, you make you think twice. If not smoke, you want smoke, say we dey tight. I'm on my love go, say we live nice. Yeah.
If you want me to ginger, give me tea, kokoro. My culture, beat your love.
Say, see I don't hear bad things about me. Say, I see my real nigga act so funny for mine.
Love for that, Ben Bounce, man. Thanks for reposting the stream.
Them see I just a Jones. But look at me now and tell me guy who's Jonesy. Steady game money, see I'm in my zone. Make how me one that's 1 hour, 1 that, but I still did today. Baba you shape.
Them say me can't shine in a market. No, them never started. No, them never started. Cause I can burst, you can burst. Tell me what's the point if we both get hurt?
I want you guys to understand that these two are too musically inclined. I'm talking about Burner and Wiz. Too good to be even fighting. But, oh man, I don't even know. Oh God. Do you guys understand? God. Like, this is not a football club, you know. Like, the Premier League, yeah, I want you guys to understand what's going to happen here. The Premier League, for instance, would always strive and it strives based on, and because it's a sport, so it has to be competitive. The idea of a sport is competition anyway. So with fans goading or taking liberties off other fans, yeah, it works well for the football club, it works well for the league, you know. But when it comes to Afrobeats that is not global, what the heck are you guys talking about? Like, what the hell? So I'm seeing people say, Maiden did a day, meaning like whiskey, and I'm like, you guys don't even know these guys' lives. These guys don't pay you. They don't know who the heck you are. You know, they go on stage and do this. Oh, I love you guys so much. That's not true. They don't love you. They of course love the support. You know what I mean? Because your support is inadvertently giving them fame, exposure, money. So of course they're gonna tell you that. You know, it's just like the guy that's having sex with a woman. When he's about to come, you know what he says? Oh, I love you. Brother, you don't love the woman. You just met her today. What are you talking about? You don't love her. What are you talking about? You don't love no one. Do you know what I'm saying? So that excitement, that's the same excitement these guys have got in their minds. Yeah, when they chat to you, yes, you're buying that this, da da da. They do the whole signing thing. All of that comes with it. You know, it's a brand. You have to. Human beings, you need to understand something. At the end of the day, if I really want to keep hold of you, I have to make you believe that I appreciate and love you. I'm talking from an artist perspective, a celebrity or whatever you want to call them. I'm not a celebrity, so any support I take, I genuinely love it. But when I become, I don't know, if I was an artist and I become like global, please don't believe everything I say. I'm telling you now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't believe everything I say. Yes, I appreciate your love and support as an artist or as a global, but anything else, I lie. I'm lying. I'm just saying that because I know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? You have to be the guy connecting with everyone. Now, back to my point. What I'm trying to say in general, in essence, is this, right? We need these two to be friends. Trust me, we need. Because they both, single-handedly, their reach is amazing. They've got an amazing reach. Now, bringing those two together, of course, just imagine. Imagine what that does for Afrobeats. Because Burna Boy is in a different pocket. Wizkid's in a different pocket. And I'm talking about past Nigeria, past the shores of Africa or whatever it is. So we need people like that to stay close, or to even, if they have to fake it, just so, you know, it can benefit the people down the food chain. You know what I'm saying? Because it benefits the so-called culture than them having a fight. But for some reason, it's embarrassing what we're fighting about, and they still don't even know what the fight is about. Of what Burna Boy fans call themselves outsiders. Am I right? Yeah. Wiz fans, they call themselves FC. Correct. Over the past couple of years. Actually, I started paying attention to it this year. I thought Burna and Wiz, to my own knowledge, they're friends. They're cool. Well, they're not friends. That word is overplayed. I'm stretching it. They are cordial with each other. I mean, they're colleagues or acquaintances, but I don't know friends. I won't push it. But there was a video that came out last year, I think in December. They were in Nigeria together, and they seem to be in good spirits amongst each other. Wiz has done that a few times with a few artists and ended up they're not friends. But my point is this: they genuinely looked like they enjoyed each other's company, and they were making jokes, they were bantering each other and all of that stuff. Cool. But for some reason, I keep seeing the outsiders, which are Burna Boy fans or his fan base or his community or whatever it is they see themselves as, they seem to always have a go at Wiz. Vice versa, because if you tell the outsiders, why are you doing this? They're going to tell you, but the what's it called? But the FC, which is Wizkid fans, are like targeting them. So I'm so confused because I thought they were friends. So I automatically, you know how my mind works, you know, as a guy that's obviously whether from another world, you know, in my head, I'm thinking, wait, this guy seem cool. So the fan base, both fan bases should be cool too. Oh boy, was I wrong. They don't seem to like each other. I can understand maybe a 30BG and either of those camps to not like each other. Yeah, that's well documented, blah, blah, blah. But these two don't even make sense. They've got over 5 or 6 songs together. I guarantee they even have more than that in the vault. Like, they got songs together that they've not released. So I do not understand why this so-called fan bases want to instigate something based on what someone posted. From what I heard, I'm not sure this is true. And I want anyone watching this to understand how ridiculous this sounds. The genesis of this nonsense was something to do with someone taking off their shirt while performing and swinging it. Or what was it again? Like basically, you know how people twirl this when artists get excited on stage and they say, everyone get your top off. And apparently that's what started the war between this. Nigeria is not a real place. On my life, Nigeria on its own as a country is not a real place. Now imagine if a thing, a place, or a room, or an environment is not real. What do you think the inhabitants of that unreal place, what do you think they're going to be like? It is wild. How the heck are we having a fight? This is what, like, when my kid was like 3 years old or 4, I would understand it. And even that would be like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Who took off the shot first? God, I can't believe we're doing this. I swear I can't believe it. I swear that. I genuinely can't believe we're doing this. I swear. If this was something that happened in a dream, you know those dreams you would have and you would go, oh, of course it's a dream, man. It's just weird. You know how dreams are, where you're drinking water 1 second, then suddenly you're in a pool. Yo, dreams are just weird and mad, right? This, I would not still believe it's a dream if it was a dream. Do you get my point? It's like it's over. Okay. I don't even know how to feel, but yes, let me try, and I don't know the genesis of this, and from that, this is why I say it's a space, right? And I've been saying this for years. Afrobeats doesn't have a what's it called? Doesn't have a structure, so it's not an industry. You know, an industry is something that's structured, right? It's a space, and a space, yes, you already know what space is. It's just a vast area. People just go and do whatever they want to do. That's why it's called a space. So Afrobeats is still a space, but just so then on top of it, of course, there's this culture as well we have in Afrobeats right now, where you're not allowed to give a constructive criticism. Like, people can't necessarily just see something and go, oh yeah, it's just his opinion. Okay, cool. Do you guys understand what opinion is? An opinion is what someone is thinking, their thoughts. It's not facts. You're going on social media and all you're seeing is people fight about who took off their top first. Guys, who took up their top first? Maybe I'm not doing justice to this, but I don't think you guys understand how ridiculous this is, right? Then also, going back on the fact that you're not allowed to give constructive criticism. Yes, I understand that English is not necessarily most people's first language, so sometimes you can't fault them for the way they comprehend things. And that's what happens with Twitter, the spaces and all that stuff. These people go on. They go on it, and as soon as they go on it, they read stuff and just take it literally. There's no critical thinking. There's no, and you already know Nigerians don't understand what life is about in itself, in its essence, which I understand. That's why most Nigerians are extremists, because it's either high or low. There's no middle ground. So even their mindset is that of no middle ground. So it's like, if I say, for instance, now if Burna Boy was to release a song right now and he was like on the song, and we all know, bro, he's just coughing, and that's not it, because that's not what we came here for. And then I go away and say, oh man, I can't believe, man, that Burna Boy tricked. Listen to this carefully. I can't believe Burna Boy tricked me by coughing on a record. And I put that out. I swear down, people attack me for it. I don't like a lot of things my missus or people I work with do. That don't mean they are bad people. Is anyone here with me? Like, that don't mean they're bad people. Just because you don't like something don't mean you're criticizing their existence or what they do or their craft or anything like that. I've seen people give different takes on No Sign of Weakness, the album. I actually enjoyed it because I feel like it was very playful, and I like to see that from artists when they've achieved a lot. You know what I'm saying? But people are attacking, oh no, you can't say that. Oh, no. Then you have these guys that just found out the meaning of what do you call it? Streams and charts and farming. I swear, these guys are so backwards. Like, they're 10 years behind. So that's why I'm online. I say a lot of things that it's like they're just catching up. It's wild. And people need to hide it even better. You need to hide it and pretend like you've been here before. I always tell people, go to a place and pretend like you've been there before. So no one can, you know what I mean? No one can see you less, as they say in Nigeria. But people just come out here and just expose themselves that they've never ever. That's why I see me on my Twitter or X or whatever you call it at the moment. I reply anyone that's acting stupid, because I've realized that most of the things I tweet expose again, listen carefully. Being uneducated has nothing to do with academics. I don't care about whether you finish, I don't know, year 6. That should be like primary 6 in Nigeria. Yes, I don't care if you finish that or no. That's not the education I'm talking about. That education, no one cares in the grand scheme of things. If you're a good person and you're helping people around you, that's what people care about. No one cares about if you finish this or you didn't finish that. No one gives a damn, right? But I realize most of my tweets, I can't call it X, right? So you get what I mean, but you know, the app X. But most of my tweets, I love the fact that it exposes people that can't comprehend, people that can't read, and people that lack critical thinking. That's what it is. I love it. Because I've noticed how I compose it. The smart and intelligent people read it and move on. Then the stupid, foolish people read it and they can't, because it's a trap for them. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a trap. They'll fight for it. They'll, yeah, because clearly you have to expose yourself. You know what I mean? It's in you. It's innate. You know, when something is innate, you have to expose yourself. You have to show the world that you're stupid. So hey, that's what it is. And shout out to the stands that read and just move on, or see things and just say, you know what, that's that person's opinion. I'll just let it go, man. Shout out to those guys, because you guys are doing a good job. To be fair, it's hard. It's hard to see that someone, air quotes, dragging your Lord and Savior for you not to jump in. It's hard. I understand. But guess what? Your Lord and Savior don't care about you. That's just the truth. I'm being honest. Doesn't care about you. It doesn't even know you exist. So even when you go for your signing or whatever you do, and they see you and they might like, of course, the person's human. You know, you've seen millions of faces, but there's some faces that you're like, oh, I think I've seen this before. That don't mean it's like the end of the world. Mate, go get a job or look for something else, bro. Like, come on. Here attacking people for their take.